Very, very briefly, how does the understanding of the theological foundation of the other churches that we have to work with in ministering to these prisoners help? We just have to be good neighbors as Christians, and a good neighbor would try to understand his neighbor, to be able to relate and to work with him. Also in a nutshell, how have you dealt with that?
Well, one of the things we found out is that church people are notoriously territorial. And it took a long time before we got to the point where we began to trust one another. And what we've discovered is that mutual trust and the ability to work together without being afraid that somebody's going to steal your sheep has really become part of the credibility inside the prison, of prison fellowship. That there are exceptions. There are certain groups who refuse to work with anybody because they consider that they're the only ones who are going to heaven, so the rest of us are just going the other place. But the broad, when you look at we have a lot of churches in Cayman, and when you consider the number of the churches that are involved in our ministry, we've learned to trust one another, to work with each other. And as I said, that has become part of the credibility. The unity has established our credentials within the prison so that the inmates listen to us and they realize that they don't have to put on a new garb. They don't have to become a Baptist or a Catholic or an Anglican when we show up.
Yes. Triumphalism has no place in prison ministry. We have to understand and respect one another. We would not stop being who we are. And in fact, we've been who we are for too long to change significantly. Commonalities will not take away that from us. I want to thank you for your input and your experience.